Well, hello, you guys, and welcome to the Longevity Vet. I'm Dr. Kevin, and I'm glad you're here. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into a really important topic, and that is how to keep your painful pet as comfortable as possible at home without spending any money. Now, there's a mouthful for you. Why is this so important? Well, I've been a veterinarian for almost 40 years, and during that time, I can't count the number of pet parents that I've seen come running into a clinic looking for the latest in drugs or the most natural of supplements or a cutting-edge surgery to help their painful pet. But the reality is that you need to understand caring for a painful pet begins at home and doesn't cost any money. So I have 4 different suggestions for you today regarding helping your painful pet do as well as possible at home. Let's get to work. Suggestion number 1. Weight kills. If your pet has a painful spine or a painful joint, every ounce of extra weight on their frame creates increasing pain and inflammation for them. Why? Because you multiply those few ounces of extra weight by the number of steps your pet takes, and pretty soon it becomes pounds, and a lot of them, of extra stress on your pet's joints or spine. So whatever you can do to help keep your painful pet as slim as possible will help them. Suggestion number 2, avoid stairs. If you and I were to build a home for a painful pet, in a perfect world, it would be a 1-level home with carpet. More on that in just one moment. But the reality is that every time your pet goes down a set of stairs, they are hurting their knees. Let me try that again. They are hurting their wrists, their elbows, and their upper spine. When they go back up a set of stairs, they're putting stress on their lower spine, their hips, and their knees. So whatever you can do to avoid your pet going up and down a set of stairs, even if it's buying a child's gate for one end or the other, will pay dividends in the form of a longer and more comfortable life for your pet. Number 3, along those same lines, avoid jumping. Every time your pet jumps into and out of the back of a pickup truck or onto and off of a bed or onto and off a piece of furniture, you get the drift. The reality is that they are damaging those joints again. And so buy a ramp for your car. Go ahead and invest in a set of dog steps for your bed. Whatever you can do to eliminate those jumps up and down for your pet will, again, add miles to their lifespan. Number 4, traction counts. And by that, I mean, if you have tile floors, if you have hardwood floors, I'll bet you a 6-pack of beer that you have seen your painful pet slip and fall as they come running to greet you for either a meal in the kitchen or when you get home after long days of work. But the reality is this: every time they slip, every time they fall, they are damaging their joints, they are damaging their spine even more. And there may come a time when that slip or that fall doesn't allow them to get back up again. What can you do? Well, if you don't have wall-to-wall carpet, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, the next best thing is to invest in yoga mats or cheap little rubber-backed throw rugs that you can buy at Walmart or the retailer of your choice, and put them everywhere that your pet changes direction. You know, they probably have a flight plan where the kitchen is down the hall and you turn left to get into the kitchen. Well, put a rubber mat there, because every time they slip and fall, they are damaging themselves. And the last thing in the world I want your pet to do is to slip and fall and not get up. Listen, I'm passionate about your pet's longevity. And if you are too, please join me. Subscribe to the Longevity Vet on YouTube, or hit me up at my website, www.helpingpetslivelonger.com. If you have a question about these things, please email me, drkevin@thelongevityvet.com, and I will help you however I can. We're all in this together, so have a great day. Bye now.